Now, doesn't that make sense, Sugar? Why shouldn't we get together and have some fun?
Fun?
Yeah. I mean, my wife is down in sick bay. Your husband is not too sociable.
No, Patty's very tired. You know, they're very hard on new doctors.
Oh, yeah, fine. We'll let him have a rest then. And you and I will go out and see the sights. Oh, don't worry. I won't let on that you can see.
Yeah, you said you wouldn't.
Well, don't I look like a man of my word?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you really do.
And I really do know what a spot you're in. So, why don't we, start out by taking a little spin around the deck?
No, I can't, really. Thank you anyway.
Well, if you like, I can go knock on your husband's door and tell him that you're in good hands.
Oh, no. No, you see, Howard, it's just that I don't want to walk because I have blisters on my heels. You know, I got them shopping in port.
Blisters! You really are with the right guy at the right time. Here, let me see.
Oh, no, I'd rather not.
Well, don't be self-conscious, honey. I'm a pro, remember? Feet are my business. Let me have a look.
Yeah, see, I just feel kind of naked, though. I didn't even have a chance to paint my toenails.
That really does look kind of nasty.
Yeah, it's awful. Oh, it's really awful. It hurts. I've got one on the other heel also.
I'll bet you that I have just the thing that'll fix that up back in my sample case.
Howard, I thought you were supposed to be on vacation.
Oh, I am, but I never travel without my sample case. I mean, you never know who you'll run into. I'll tell you what. We'll go back to my cabin. I'll fix you up.
No, it's awfully nice of you, but no, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Well, why not? It won't take long.
Well, because, your wife wouldn't like it, and Patty wouldn't like it either if he knew.
Oh, I think there's a lot of things that Patty wouldn't like if he knew. Come on. You must be uncomfortable. I'll put a couple of heel plasters on. Instant relief. We'll go out and have some fun.
So the bandages are in your cabin?
Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't want me to fix your feet up here, would you? I mean, how would that look?
No. All right, 5 minutes, okay? I mean, what would your wife think?
Oh, don't worry. I told you, I know my Susie. She's gonna be in sick bay for the rest of this trip.
The role of Faith Coleridge is now being played by Karen Morris.
Oh, lady. I tell you, I have really had it. Oh, boy. And Frank has gone on for more.
Well, have a plate of chicken soup. It's good for what ails you.
Last time I looked, you were Irish.
Nobody has a patent on it, John.
Well, it smells delicious, sweetheart, but I've been stuffing my face all morning. In behalf of the candidate.
And what happened to your diet, man?
Well, now, diets and political campaigns just don't mix. First, there was a business meeting down at Frank's campaign headquarters with the eggs and the home fries and the bacon and the whole works. You know, Frank and Dave and the whole mess of them. And then downtown to a union meeting where with coffee and sweet rolls, and Frank convincing everybody he was a good union man, see?
Well, that's not a lie. Then what?
Well, then, would you believe at 11:30 there's a great big cocktail party and them shoving booze at us till we can't see our faces. And then there's a luncheon, and on my plate there's a big fat piece of chicken that's undercooked.
Oh, my. And couldn't you say no?
Well, for fear of offending the host.
Oh, that's a small enough sacrifice if your son is to make it to the United States Senate. Don't you agree?
Oh, I do. I just don't see how Frank and Dave and the rest of them manage to do it day after day after day. And Bob says that the campaign is going to keep up at this pace until Election Day. You know, Forrest, when our son is elected to the U.S. Senate, he's not going to have enough strength left to serve.
Oh, don't worry about that. Frank has enough stamina. That's not the part of his life that concerns me, let me tell you.
You mean Jill?
Jill and the baby. Oh, it's a shame. He's missed that whole first year of that child growing.
It's not Frank's fault. He didn't know Edmund was his own son.
Yes, well, now he does. And he and Jill have agreed to try to work things out, I'm afraid. But the campaign's going to get in the way.
It's bound to get in the way.
I'm going to count on the fact that Jill says she's going to make things work out. Nobody knows better than she does the demands of a campaign.
Well, of course not. I mean, she was with Frank the whole first campaign. You know, it's interesting to me. Ray Woodard has taken the place that Jill had the first time. Seeing meets the right people, pushing them, setting things up, you know?
I don't think the two can be compared.
Well, of course not. I mean, Ray Woodard's the big leagues. But I'll tell you, it's going to be sticky all around. I mean, Jill can't even be part of this campaign. It's bound to bother her.
Well, it does bother her, dear, but the center of the world right now is little Edmund. Everything has changed since that child came into the picture.
Not enough. Frank can't even see Jill as much as he wants to. But his own son.
Can't be much fun for Jill either. Keeping up the lie that Seneca is the father of that boy.
Well, I can't upset the apple cart now. Sweetheart, Frank wants the Senate. Jill knows that.
Yes, but my point is, John, that the whole situation is a terrible strain on both of them. John, do you think they're going to survive it?
I wish I knew. Oh, did you see the morning paper?
Not yet. It's sitting over there waiting for you.
Oh. Here, take a look at that.
Oh, it's Francis and Edmund. Oh, isn't that precious? John, how did this get in the paper?
Well, it just happened. There was some eager beaver news photographer, took a picture of Frank hugging a baby. You know, politician kisses baby, and Frank couldn't stop it. When Ray Woodard took a look at that, she started spitting nails and said if it happened again, she'd pull out of the campaign.
Oh, what did Frank do?
Well, he talked to Jill about it, and they agreed that Frank could not see Edmund publicly till after the election. Said she understood completely, so, well, they got through that hurdle fine.
Yes, well, let's hope and pray they get through the rest of them.
Let's hope and pray. Look, you don't mind, do you? I gotta go up and lie down for half an hour.
Oh, darling, I think it's a good idea. Kevin will hold the fort for you.
You know, as much as I love our son and want him to get into the Senate, I would dearly have loved 5 days on that cruise ship with you.
Oh, another time, John, another time.
Better believe it. I get to see you in that bathing suit. You didn't take it back, did you?
I did not. It's up in the closet.
In tissue paper.
Blue tissue paper. Well, I miss not taking that trip as much as you, dear. But someday, soon.
Can't be soon enough for me. The sun, the sea, l'amour.
Oh, go take your nap, man. Anyway, it's a good thing that the tickets weren't wasted. Let's hope Pat's having a good rest. Indeed, he's having some fun.
Relax, sweetheart. We're gonna have a fine time for ourselves. Just the two of us. Here's a little something to wet your whistle.
Thank you. Oh, is this strong?
Yeah. Hey, we don't need these on, do we?
Oh.
Oh, no. It's a pity to hide those pretty little eyes.
Yeah, Patty likes my eyes, too.
I'll bet. Say, why don't I take a look at these pretty little feet here? Then I'll get my sample case.
You know,
And,
I think the air would do my feet a lot of good. Yeah, that would be better.
oh, well, suit yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this drink, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna run off because Patty will be very worried about me.
Boy, you sure do worry about what Patty thinks, don't you? Now, you seem uncomfortable. Let's see, what can we do about that? I'll put this suitcase right here. Pick up your feet. From there. And relax. Hey, you know something? To tell the truth, I think we ought to just stay here and visit for a while, and then we can take a spin around the deck, huh? I mean, you really ought to stay off your feet.
I can only stay a couple of minutes.
Sure, sure. Now, tell me all about yourself.
I think, you know a lot about me. You know everything about me. I'd like to know about you.
Hmm?
Oh, what about your wife? Yeah, your wife. You see, I see all of her stuff around here, and I feel like she's right in this cabin with us.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of untidy around here, isn't it? Here, let me just, right up here a bit. Well, let's see now, Susie. I don't know what else I could tell you about her. We've kind of led separate lives lately, you know. It's her choice, you know, not mine.
Oh, that's very sad.
Huh?
Sad.
Yeah. Well, I guess I've gotten used to it, you see. Her spending this whole trip, you know, in the sick bay is just like her. I wanted to do something special for her, you know, like this cruise. She turns green just as soon as we get on the boat. Ah. You know, I shouldn't take it personally, but I guess we've kind of gone different ways in the last couple of years. But you know, if she walked in here right now, Susie, do you think she'd care that I was sitting here with a lovely young girl?
She wouldn't?
Nah. I'm just a piece of furniture to Susie. It hurts, but it's true.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. We deserve better, you know. You and me. I mean, you and I kind of know what it is to be lonely, don't we, huh? I mean, I like to feel needed once in a while, you know?
You like to feel needed? You know, Patty used to want that, but he's different now. And I still need him.
Everybody has needs. All of us.
Howard! Howard, are you in there?
Well, I might have known.
Online with
Hi.
Hi.
That smells nice. What is it?
Ends of refrigerator stew. It's a specialty I always make the day I defrost it.
Such ambition. You must feel better.
I'm feeling fine. Just a little housebound. I thought I'd try the stairs tomorrow.
Okay. Just don't overdo it. We don't want you back in that bed.
Oh? We don't? Don't we?
We don't want you back in that bed with a relapse.
Ah. Excuse me. Hello? Yes? Oh. I see. That's it, is it? We'll do that. Thanks. It's Frank Ryan. You can't help me.
Well, that was quick.
He's on the run, campaigning. He just took a minute to say that he looked into the emigration business and he finds he can't do anything till after the preliminary hearing, at the earliest.
Oh, no. Why not?
Because, my dear, that's the way it is. We're going to get together to discuss it, but he's not optimistic.
And you're sure that it's too late after the hearing?
Oh, Faith, the Irish-American grapevine is faster than the Associated Press. The next Donahue's going to be over here gunning for me before the board has time to hand down a decision. And now they've 3 deaths to avenge.
Liam?
Yes. And if Michael doesn't succeed in killing me, well, there's Joseph. And then they'll start sending over uncles and cousins.
It's so terribly wrong. I mean, you weren't responsible.
I tried to tell that to Liam when he was pointing his gun at me, but he wouldn't have any of it.
Tom.
I suppose we should be thankful I'm on the mend. I may have to run again.
No, damn it, no.
I'm afraid so.
Tom, where will you go?
I can't say. Faith, you know I mustn't. Do you think it's what I want? A new city, a new job, phony references, a whole new identity constructed to the next slip-up? No friends?
You'd always have friends.
I won't take that chance again. This is the last time I'll involve other people in my problems. Faith, it's too dangerous.
I'm not sorry I got involved. Are you?
No, no. Only I want more of you. Things had just begun for us.
It's been very good. Oh, Tom, I don't want you to go.
You're not in love with me. I mean, you said so.
Not yet. But, oh, love, in love. I don't know what that means. Tom, I love being with you. I love making love with you. You're tender and caring and...
All the things Pat Ryan was to you once.
Oh, Tom, don't. Pat's not a part of my life anymore.
Faith, he's been here between us the whole time.
Well, no more than Mary or Teresa has. Come on, Tom, we're not adolescents. Both of us have pasts.
What was it I said? 2 grown-ups, no commitments, no promises, no one getting hurt.
But us. Oh, this is a terrible time to fight.
You know, sometimes when you're hurting, it seems the only thing to do.
I don't deny I still have feelings for Pat. But they're mostly regrets. I mean, for what he's done with his life. Tom, everything else has faded. I've tried to be very honest with you.
I know that, and I've loved it, even when it hurts.
Your friendship with me has made me happier than I've been all year. I liked not knowing what was going to happen, not being forced to anything. And I really think with time and...
Oh, Faith, time is what we haven't got.
How much?
A few days, maybe.
What should we do?
Well, let's just take a day at a time, I guess. Let's stay in this day.
Oh, Tom, please.
Why do
Susie, what a swell surprise.
I bet.
You feeling better, sweetheart? That's great. That's terrific.
As a matter of fact, I'm not. I'm feeling lousy. Who are you?
This is Mrs. Ryan. See, she and her husband were keeping me company while you were under the weather.
How do you do?
Where's he? Under the bed?
No. He's up in his cabin, and I was just going up to see him. I got these awful blisters on my feet.
Oh, yeah, the poor kid's feet, they were just killing her, honey. So, you know, I got a couple of those heel plasters to kind of fix her up. I figured that would help her out, and that's why I brought her down here.
I know why you brought her down here, Howard. What I can't figure out is why she let you. What do you see in him, dearie? Can't be his looks.
Oh, Mrs. Simpson,
Is there
please.
something I've been missing? Let me in on it, by all means.
Now, you are really wrong.
Oh, honey, I've been that for years.
And now look here, Susie, let's stop jumping to conclusions. I brought Mrs. Ryan down here because I thought that I could help her.
Help her what?
She's perfectly innocent.
Butter wouldn't melt, you can see that. Honey, somebody ought to be protecting you, keeping the wolf from your door.
Howie, Mr. Simpson, he didn't mean to do anything bad, really. I know that.
Do you?
Yes.
Then you really are a babe in the woods. Your husband ought to be paying a little more attention. In fact, I think I'll tell him so myself. Ryan, you said?
Oh, no, please
Don't
please
worry,
don't.
sweetie. You got a few minutes to think up a cover story. Try to do better than blisters. I'm going back to sick bay to pick up my things. Obviously, Howie can't be left alone. Toodaloo.
Oh, my God. My God, she's gonna tell. I mean, why did you do this? Why is she doing this? I mean, no, wait. You told me that she didn't care.
Look, why don't you just get yourself together and go, huh?
What? Do you realize that you have made a terrible mess of this whole thing? I mean, this is all your fault.
My fault? You know, I'm in pretty hot water, too, you know.
She's gonna tell, isn't she? She's gonna tell. No, wait. Maybe she won't tell.
If I know Susie, she'll tell.
Oh, my God. It was all so perfect. I mean, this really isn't fair. She's gonna tell Patty, and Patty's gonna think the worst about this. Oh, my God. She doesn't even know that I'm supposed to be blind. Do you realize what an awful, awful thing you have done? Where's my other shoe? Where is it?
Sometimes it's sugar, sometimes it's spice, but breakfast in bed is always satisfying. Every weekend, get your fill with back-to-back episodes of Beverly Hills 90210 and One Tree Hill. Breakfast in bed, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday, only on SoapNet.